We are live. Yeah.
Live as we can be.
Yeah,
Live
man.
as we can be. And as we keep it real funky with this one.
Good transition.
Welcome yet again on your favorite day of the week, Tuesday, with your two favorite heels here to
Shoot the shit with you.
with you,
That's right.
tonight, this afternoon, however you like it.
However you like
And
it.
my people out there in podcast land, we waiting on y'all to flock up in here.
There's Wesley.
It's there go my boy. What's good? What's going on, Wes? We here for another edition of us shooting. Hold on, y'all. Let me push this link out. I know how we do it at the top of the show. But now, why I do this? How was your week? How was your week, John?
Man, dog. you
My
know
boy
as
J
well as
Dub.
anybody that I've been like motherfucking disturbed. I've been down with the sickness this week. And to be honest, I didn't even think I was gonna make it to the show today. But I busted my ass to get better. Exactly. Cause I had to get in
Yeah,
here
I
because
had to postpone.
straight up, y'all my peeps, man.
Yeah.
Y'all my peeps. And I don't know if he's in here or not. I
Come on
did
now.
send him the link.
Yes,
But
sir.
I want to give a special shout out to Kevin for coming out to help me today. Cause not for him, I probably wouldn't have made it home on time for this. So Kevo, here's to you, brother.
That's you. I gotta get my drink. Hold on, I am slipping.
Damn, you are
Excuse
slipping,
me.
cuz.
Hold on, y'all.
I thought I was the one that was slipping.
Hold on, right quick. Hold on. What's the name? I'm slipping hard. I ain't got no drink in my hand or nothing. 1 second.
Yep. Man. Oh, there's my wife. All love, baby, all love.
Uh-oh. Always. Well, I mean, my week, it wasn't really nothing special, spectacular,
Shit, I
uneventful to
forgot
say
to
the
ask.
least. Football season. Football
Mm,
season is really kicking off. And if you are on Facebook, please slide over to the YouTube. It's easier to engage with you. And for Kevin that came out there, I got a drink for you right here.
Yep.
Live on camera. Yes, we do. We
Damn.
do. Just for now.
I guess that's what she been waiting on.
Just for now. Um,
Speaking of
well,
the NFL, my boy here
oh
and
snap.
myself,
I forgot to add
I am not
one
even
banner.
going to front. My boy here and myself, we had a pretty rough weekend with our football teams.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Clemson.
Goddamn Russell
Woo,
Wilson.
Clemson, man. I don't know what to say about them. The Titans, we don't expect much from. Like, we're probably in the first year of a 3-year rebuild, to be honest. So, I mean, I wouldn't expect very much from us. But the Texas, they they took care of business. But
yeah, the hard way, pause. It took them long enough to take care of business. Like, we're playing UTEP. It should have never taken this long.
it shouldn't have taken that long.
Never.
But this
Never
is
ever.
not a sports podcast today. This is a wrestling podcast. So honestly, if y'all want to talk some sports, my boy right here should be live tomorrow night. And y'all can talk all
Come
that
on
shit
back
with him.
tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. And while we got you right where we want you, go ahead, make sure you like and subscribe to keep the channel flowing and going. Yes,
And
indeed.
share it.
Oh wait, yeah. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. It's the only way we can keep this going the way we like to keep it going. And we will always like to give you a nice thank you.
That's right. Thank you.
Very nice.
Without
Now,
y'all, we ain't here.
we ain't here without y'all. Hold on, let me get this down.
That's
It's taking
right.
too much space over here. So where I want to start? It is so much to tackle, so little time
I
to
was about to
tackle it
say,
in.
so my boy.
So
what about?
let's start with WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. Let's go there. How y'all feel about that? I'll tell you, I want to say how I feel about it in the end. Cause I'm not gonna have a very favorable opinion, but go ahead. WrestleMania in Saudi. How do y'all feel about that? The first ever WrestleMania not being held on North American soil is going to Saudi Arabia.
I am. Don't get me wrong. $250 million. You know, I think anybody would be dumb as fuck to pass that up. But Triple H, TKO, y'all motherfuckers sold out.
This wasn't a Triple H thing. This was going to
I'm sure he
happen
was
with or
part of it.
without Triple H's blessing.
I don't care.
I'm
who it
willing to
was.
bet he's not.
They sold out, and you could clearly see. You could clearly see the wrestlers that they had there, to promote this, were not happy about it.
Okay.
They put on their worst.
I want you to get it all out. I'm not
They
gonna
put
interrupt
on
you.
their
Go ahead.
best. They put on their best face ever. But you could clearly see that Charlotte wasn't happy. You could clearly see that Bianca wasn't happy. You could clearly see that Stephanie wasn't happy. I mean, you could clearly see that none of them were happy. And as far as Shawn Michaels goes, we'll see if he sticks to his word. Because he said there's no amount of money that can get him in the ring.
Which was?
Huh? I'm saying.
No, I'm listening. I want you to get it all out.
We'll see if he actually sticks to that. Because in the words of the $1 Million Man, everybody's got a price.
Everybody got a price.
So my opinion is they sold the fuck out.
Okay. Now, there's always two ways to tackle this. And it depends on one perspective. You can take the perspective as a fan, or you can take the perspective of business. And that's merely what this was. And a lot of business decisions leave a lot of people unhappy. But at the end of the day, what are those wrestlers going to do? Cash their checks. If you feel that bad about it, don't perform. Don't get that WrestleMania payoff either. Because if they're paying $250 million for the show, imagine what your payoff gonna be.
I'm sure it's gonna be a nice payoff. I'm sure it's gonna be a nice payoff. I have no doubt that it's gonna be a nice payoff for the people.
And are you gonna cash the check? Are you gonna cash the check? Yes, indeed. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and my thing is this: let us not have selective outrage, and let's not allow the wrestlers to have selective outrage either. Because how long they been doing this Saudi show? About 7 years now, right? About 7 years, right?
Yeah, 7 years. 7 years.
It's been about 6 or 7 years. And you done took your ass over there every other time, right? So go back over there now, and again. To the fans that are upset in the States, I've said it on this show and I'm gonna say it again. You gotta take your feelings out of this. This is business. Business will always trump personal. This is not Vince McMahon's personal private company that he's emotionally connected to. These are a bunch of businessmen running a professional wrestling company. This is what WCW was gonna look like had the AOL actually wanted wrestling on their television. This
So
is
let me
what
ask
this
you
world
this.
was gonna be.
So let me ask you this: would Vince
I'm
McMahon have done
listening.
this?
For the right dollar, yes. 250 million, yes, he would have. He's done less, for less, with less.
Yeah.
He's done way more controversial things on television. This man went on television and said the N-word. We forgot.
Tell me he
We
didn't say
forgot.
that.
Let us not start trying to be the morality police here now. Like,
But then interesting enough,
I'm
though.
not telling you.
But then interestingly enough,
I'm not
they fired
telling.
Hogan for the exact same thing that Vince McMahon did on camera.
In a time where being on the wrong side of racism could, social media wasn't prevalent as it was in 08 as it is now or 2015.
For something
But
he did 8 years
nevertheless,
prior.
like, I'm not telling fans to not be upset. I mean, that's just the world we live in. I mean, there are people that get tweets dug up on them from 10 years ago, 15 years ago.
I know.
But let me connect this dot right quick because I got this shit just hanging. I'm not telling people to not be upset, but understand that this is how business works. This is how it goes. Like, okay, let me ask you a question. You a football fan just like I am, correct? You've been watching the NFL longer than I have, correct?
Absolutely.
When Colin Kaepernick hijacked the NFL and it turned into a political thing, did you like that?
Well, no.
Did you like it?
No, I just wanted to see football. I didn't want to see cutaways.
You wanted to see football.
Yeah, I just wanted to see football.
Right. So this is the same thing on the scale of, if you don't like it, either don't buy tickets or don't watch it. Like, because at the end of the day, it would have been foolish for them to pass up $250 million.
Oh no, I said it.
They already in bed with them. Now I can see. I can see if they've never had no business dealings with Saudi Arabia, and this was the first thing.
I wouldn't have passed up. What's up,
Madison?
I mean,
that's what's going on, Madison.
Like,
I mean, that's just what it is at the end of the day. This is just going to be
million. There ain't no
the
way.
First. I mean, if the WrestleMania is just like the Super Bowl now. If you wanted that bad, bid on it. And yeah, the WWE did screw New Orleans. And yes, that was a very shitty business practice. But luckily, and this is going to sound fucked up, but I'll say it anyway. Luckily, New Orleans isn't a major market. It's not going to put a huge dent in business. It's not like it's New York, LA, Miami, Houston, Dallas. These markets, Chicago, these are major markets. Like, yeah, you can't mess that up. As long as you got these 5, which you will have these 5, and Vegas now, so I guess you can say 6. As long as you have these 6, the money is going to be made. And that's what it is. They're about the moment to create more than the business that they generate, even though the business that they generate is just hand over fist, better than ever before.
No, I mean,
it is what it is.
I definitely would not have passed up 250 million. I mean, who the fuck would? But I just kind of feel like you ripped off the United States, with an appearance for WrestleMania. Don't get me wrong.
How, though?
Don't get me wrong. There are people that will travel. I mean, how?
Wait. No. Hold on. We can't just jump over that. How did you mess off the United States? WrestleMania every year has been in the United States, except for when it's been in Toronto.
I mean,
so how did the
don't get
United
me
States
wrong.
get ripped off? You had it
I mean, don't get me
every
wrong.
single year.
I know people are going to travel for it because you got them hardcore fans that will travel.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man.
I mean, the United States have had WrestleMania every single year,
They
except
have
for what, 2 years? WrestleMania 6 and WrestleMania 18. So that means what's it gonna be? WrestleMania 43. So that means for 41 years, it's been here in the United States. Hell, WrestleMania 2 was in 4 places at one time, wasn't it?
3.
I mean, it sucked. Well, 3. I mean,
Oh, it
sorry,
definitely sucked.
it sucked. It
was
sucked both on the card and with presentation.
It was in Los Angeles, California, or Los Angeles, California. What the fuck, John? Los Angeles, Chicago,
Yeah.
and I can't remember what the third one was, but yes, it was broadcast in 3 different spots. Like you had 3 different places, 3 different events. So, you know, all the best events were the one in Los Angeles. All the shitty ones, I can't remember where the other was at the moment. Somebody hit the Google machine and let me know.
Oh, I'm on it right now.
I figured you were. I saw you looking intently. And here's the thing about it. Like, we can all sit here and say we're pissed off about it. But guess what? We're still going to watch it.
You're still going to watch it?
We're still going to watch it. Ah, there's Bearded.
I got my boy Bearded. What's the word? It was in Uniondale, New York.
That was it. New York, California, and Chicago. That was
what's going on, Bearded, my boy.
But I mean, it doesn't
Make sure
matter.
y'all can follow my boy page, Bearded Conversations.
Like, we can literally sit here and scream sell out at WWE. We can do whatever we want. We can sit here and talk all the shit we want. But when it comes down to it, we're still going to watch it because it is WrestleMania.
Man, it's business, man. That's all it is.
It is business. It is business. Like I said,
just a little.
Like I said, given an opportunity like that, I would not pass up $250 million. Oh, there's Jet.
Bearded. Let me ask you a question. Oh, there go my boy. Hey yo.
All right.
But nah, basically, y'all, this is what we talking about. Y'all just caught the tail end of it. What are y'all thoughts of WrestleMania being in Saudi in 2027? Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. She's back. She's back. I got something to say about her. We're gonna talk about it when we get that up. Just hold what you got. And while you're holding what you got, make sure if you want to keep the drinks flowing, the snacks flowing on the show. I ain't eating none right now. Make sure you hit the donation box to keep our show flowing and going at Cash App, money sign, STSJW, and on PayPal, john.wiley316@gmail.com. Any and all donations appreciated.
No, it's definitely about the money. I mean, there's no, brother. I mean, that's what it's
all facts. It's about the money. I'm gonna just reverse just a little bit. I'm not gonna rehash it. Y'all gotta rewind it if you want the full layout. But basically, like I said, bro, it's not Vince McMahon's promotion anymore, where it's emotional, significant ties to it. This is a business ran by business people. This is what WCW was gonna look like if AOL wanted wrestling on their program, on their television. So it is what it is. Look, be happy we don't have standards and practices. Be happy, because it could be that. Talk about it. That's literally what I said. Like, bro, we wasn't saying any of that when they announced they were in a relationship way back when. But moving on down the line, since we're talking about news, Andrade released, and it was disciplinary reasons. Interesting. So what are y'all thoughts about Andrade being released?
I mean, what were they actually
doing? He
doing
ghosted them for weeks.
What were they
But
actually doing with him
he
anyway?
just put him in the tag team with Ray Phoenix. That was actually getting over. Well, he was in the tag team with Ray Phoenix. That was actually getting over.
Okay.
I mean, let's be honest. Andrade, even okay, let's just go back. Andrade with Selena Vega, fresh off of NXT, coming to the main roster of the WWE. Where exactly were you were gonna slot him?
I mean,
Because when we start listing off names,
yeah, exactly. I was just about to say what Wesley
you said
just
he's
said.
what?
I said when they first came in, the Zelina and Andrade, they were fire. They were fire
on NXT.
together. Yes, but
on NXT.
I was just about to say exactly what Wesley said. Now's the perfect time to go ahead and transition Penta over there. But
I'm trying to highlight Andrade, like
right,
where exactly, like, okay, because the question that was proposed was, well, what was they doing with him? Well, exactly how far was he supposed to go? He's not getting to the world title. I'm saying even during the hottest point that he was on WWE television, which was when he was paired with Zelina, I'm sorry. Where would you have slotted him then? Mid card, lower, upper mid card, like nothing more, nothing less.
No, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Because and this, and I'm not trying to put this all in one bag, so please understand where I'm trying to go with this. I think one of the risks you run with taking a star someone that was a star in a different country, it's a slippery slope in the sense of, yeah, you might have had this fanfare and jubilation and all this other whatnot over here, but in America and amongst a broader audience, and there's a language barrier here. Bearded was alluding to that with Stephanie Van Kier, and he's kind of correct about that. Like, it's a lot of things working against you, and there's nothing that Andrade does in today's state of professional wrestling that is super special to where you're like, oh shit, I gotta see him.
Fucking EO. I mean, EO.
Yeah, but EO is a magnificent worker.
Clue what she's saying.
Yeah, but the thing that helps EO is she's a magnificent worker. Like,
well, you got her and
damn near better than
you don't even know if they're actually talking to each
men.
other or just gibberish.
That's funny.
She doesn't suck.
All right, quick. Give me one
second. Yeah, doesn't suck at all. Like, she just, I mean, her speaking, yes.
Well, here we are, live on the motherfucking show. Hold on right quick. Oh yeah, we get our first edition of breaking news. Oh yeah, breaking news. We will break it right here first, coming to you live. Hold on right quick. As soon as
What's
I
up, Mike? What's up, Tiger?
What's going on, Mike? Breaking news live here on the show. Look at what that says. Per bodyslam.net. Ray Phoenix immediate creative plans are being reshuffled following Andrade's departure. There have also been internal discussions about reuniting Penta and Phoenix recently. It's not on the screen. Hold on, y'all. Well, shit.
It's not on the screen.
Add it. I done botched the breaking news. I done botched the breaking news. All right, I'll read it again. Per bodyslam.net, Ray Phoenix immediate creative plans are being reshuffled following Andrade's departure from WWE. there have been internal discussions about reuniting Penta and Phoenix recently. Yes. So
there you go, Wes.
hold on, let me stop sharing for 2 seconds. So since we went there, and I already had it,
I mean, we were already going.
pulled up.
We were going to talk about it anyway.
And I
Penta
had it
did get
ready
a
to
win
go.
Monday.
Good God. So
Penta did get a win Monday.
he did get a
but
win. And
he got his ass beat up backstage.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, a lot of talk in the chat tonight. Yes, indeed, Mike. What's going on?
That's right.
Let me catch up on these comments. He'll connect with the crowd through a ring work after the oohs and all. Not our facts. Like we're beyond the flashy moves and the 450, 650 splashes and all that. You got to be able to relate and hit the crowd. Yeah, that's my point. You can't do that. Nah, facts. We are here. Who's Austin? Are you saying Stone Cold Steve Austin?
I'm sorry. LA Knight ain't got that juice. LA Knight ain't got that juice.
I can't tell you too much of AEW that I've watched. I was watching when MJF and CM Punk was doing their thing, but even that feels so long ago.
Really fucking good. As far as them trying to turn LA Knight into Stone Cold, LA Knight ain't got that juice.
Well, I guess it depends on what you mean by turn him into Stone Cold, but you can tell by his presentation, his verbiage, the way he cuts his promos, he definitely gets that from Austin and from Rock.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they tried to do that with Ambrose and it failed.
Austin shitted on him on his podcast. He shitted all over Ambrose, like dressed him down, like right there in his face. It really killed Dean Ambrose, to be honest. I mean, when you got Austin dressing you down like that's pretty bad.
Maybe that's why he took his ass to Jacksonville.
Penta. This is the only worry and concern I have. You got to be careful what you wish for, because you're going to get exactly what you wish for. And I feel like if booked correctly, Penta and Ray Phoenix could be major players.
PFT isn't
like
Stone Cold Stunner.
Major players in the sense of bigger than just tag team wrestling. Because what we're gonna do, I promise you, this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna lock them into a tag team, and that's just gonna be it for them. Remember how they did Kofi. Remember how they did Jimmy and Jay. Remember how they did the Hardys. Remember how they did the Dudleys. Remember how they did Edge and Christian. Yeah, you can point to Edge. You can point to Jeff. You can point to Bubba, but Bubba had to go to TNA. You could point to a couple, I guess. And you can say, well, they ended up becoming world champions. Yeah, later down the line. And a lot of things had to happen, especially for Jeff. A lot of things had to happen for him to become a world champion. A lot of bad shit too. Ambrose, nah, not at all.
The BFT is not anywhere close to the Stone Cold Stunner.
It actually is, bro. If you're looking at the move, the only difference is LA Knight is not dropping down to his ass. Look at the way the move is taken. Look at the way he uses the kick.
I get that.
He grab him and then go and take the face forward bump. That's the only difference in it. You taking a face forward instead of a drop down to your knees. It's actually the safer thing to do, because look at what happened to Austin in the long run, out and his neck getting broken.
That's true.
That shit is just like Hogan and that leg drop. After years of dropping that leg, that back get the
Hey, but that leg drop
it worked for me, brother, until it didn't work for me, brother.
That leg drop was the most powerful fucking move in wrestling.
What's the difference between that and the people's elbow?
What? A leg drop in the people's elbow?
What's the difference between a Hulk Hogan leg drop and the people's elbow? Yeah, what's the difference?
I don't know. Not much.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, cause you said that's the most powerful move in wrestling.
No, I was being sarcastic.
Oh, my bad, G. My bad. I thought, hey, I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
No. That was one of the dumbest fucking moves ever. Like,
yeah,
you'd expect somebody,
Tony.
You would expect somebody as popular as Hulk Hogan to have a finisher a lot better than just chopping a leg on somebody.
No, for sure. Yeah, they did. And it's funny, like the people's elbow was really a joke that they used to do on a house show, and the Rock, and it got over, and the niggas just thought, okay, there's one, counter one. And the brother ended up using it. The brother ended up using it. Yes, another dumb move. Yeah, my bad. I dropped one. I'll donate 5 to the swearing draw.
Woo! All right.
Oh, he said it.
Damn.
Hey, this was another dumb move. The atomic drop. Bro, front ways and back ways.
There are a lot of moves that you really think about it that are really fucking dumb.
Right.
Oh, excuse me, y'all.
Right.
But it's just the way that it's executed, I guess, and who is doing it. So, I mean, the 5-knuckle shuffle, I mean, yeah, but it's the theatrics beforehand that get the crowd pumped up. Just like the people's elbow, it's the theatrics beforehand that gets the crowd pumped up. So it's like, taking off the elbow pad, that gets the crowd fired up. Sitting there, doing whatever John Cena does and then busting out, "You can't see me," that gets the crowd fired up. Those are things put in there to get people fired, to get the crowd to go crazy. And yes, the atomic drop is literally.
We got chat moderator Rob up in here.
Like it really is literally
for sure. Like to me, I mean,
you drop a motherfucker on your knee.
The coolest. I think the coolest move that a wrestler does whenever one is laying on the mat and the other is standing up, not doing an aerial move, but he's standing up. It gotta be when either Rob Van Dam used to do the Rolling Thunder.
Rolling Thunder,
like, that was pretty lit.
And
whenever you do the springboard, handstand, that was pretty cool. But what do y'all think about Dominic Mysterio being your new AAA Mega Intercontinental Champion? And who do y'all think is likelier to be done for the IC belt now?
Yoko's gonna sit on me, right?
Now that move could look pretty devastating.
Now wait a minute, Mike.
That move could be pretty devastating.
I mean, if you want Yokozuna to sit on you, you ain't got to broadcast that out here,
We don't judge.
We don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
What you got? Oh.
But what do y'all thought? What D Black at? Where D Black at, man? Dirty Dom is on the screen.
Kidding, Tiger. Dirty Dom as the AAA champion. I love it.
Yes, indeed.
I love it.
What you love about it? What you love about it?
I love it because, like, this can actually get him. This could actually transition him more over to this show where he can be a top star. Like, don't get me wrong, he'll still be.
What you dig about it? What you dig about it, Wesley?
Yeah. I don't care how much money you pay me. I
he
ain't
still
letting
can do
some
what?
big motherfucker put his ass in my face. I ain't letting nobody put their dirty ass in my face.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I gotta be honest on this channel. If you give me Hulk Hogan's payoff to WrestleMania 3, you got me. You got me right now. Y'all, if you know how much his payoff was, put it in the comments.
Wasn't it?
But back to why you saying you like Dirty Dom.
Wasn't it 750?
It wasn't as high as 750.
It was pretty damn
But
high.
it
But
was
either way,
definitely six figures.
it definitely 100% elevates Dom. And if you not move him, but transition him over to that show, he can have that show take off and he can be the top star of that show. Something that he can't really be right now over here. Because let's face it, you got your top stars right now, and a lot of them, they ain't giving up the spot anytime soon. Eventually, Dom will be a top star in WWE. I got no doubt about that. But for now, you can transition him over here. Hell, you can get something set up with him and El Grande Americano, which, by the way, Ludwig Kaiser is playing that role a hell of a lot better than Chad Gable ever did. So I can't believe some of the comments that we get in this show. But but Dom,
oh yeah,
Dom is not a top star in WWE just yet. God damn it, the cat's in here. So I think Ludwig is killing it as El Grande Americano. But who the hell are the other two? Because we got three of them fuckers now.
He done. Tyler Bate. I mean, if this week don't give that, if this week don't give that away, I don't know what else does. That is pretty obvious now with the camera up close to him and they're doing the Spider-Man pose. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Gable is definitely the better wrestler. I'll even argue that Gable is the better promo also. It's not about much though.
No, you'll get no argument from me. You'll absolutely get no argument from me. I don't think he's a top star just yet.
What I was gonna say, if top stars are here, Dirty Dom is like right here.
He's close.
Like a couple more months, close. About another. He'll definitely touch. He'll definitely touch being a top star. Dirty Dom, when they first turned him at the Clash at the Castle, what, 2 years ago now? Yeah, I think it was about 2 years. About 2 years ago. Cause Edge,
are you talking about when he
was still in the company? Matter of fact, Edge is what kickstarted Dirty Dom. Yeah, when Dom originally turned heel, this was about 2 or 3 years ago.
That was way longer than 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, when he turned, definitely wasn't 4 or 5. Edge ain't been gone that long. Edge just left like 2 years ago.
Give me a second.
1 second. I think
September 2022.
I know I ain't tripping on this.
Damn, okay. No, it's only been 3 years. Wow.
But yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget it. Like, when was it? In 2022?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, about 3 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I stand corrected. It
I
was 2
had my
years ago. I thought it was
reservations.
longer.
I've had my reservations. I was like, man, I do not know about this whole Dominic Mysterio being a heel. This might go over like a fart in church. He might not be believable, but to watch him go through that transformation, I think he's the male version of Rhea, in the sense of, remember when Rhea first came to the main roster, when her and Liv was very nice. When her and Liv was a tag team, when her and Charlotte first had their first WrestleMania match, when Rhea was a blonde, and now looking at Rhea, she's a totally different person. Like, it's night and day difference. One character change really just
Rhea transitioned
propelled
to Judgment Day. Like,
right. And now I'm saying the same thing about Dom.
There was no way that blonde Rhea, the way she was not going to fit into the Judgment Day.
Right. And now I'm saying the same thing about Dom. Like, Dom, one character change, one shred, one piece of character development was the difference between him being taken serious as a real heel and a real on-screen character, and him just tolling away in the background doing absolutely nothing. Like, where he's gonna go with this mega championship, I think he should hold it for a while, and then Triple A could build up the next big baby face to come and beat him for it. Because as of now,
excuse me, Mike.
sorry. As of now, Dom is the biggest star Triple A has to offer. And they treat him like one. That's the best part about it. He gets treated like a real star. And it started at WrestleMania, honestly.
Oh no, the match that he had with
he's really just that good.
Yeah, the match that he had with well, I mean, it wasn't a great match, but match that he had with his dad. I mean, eventually we're going to go full circle where the two of them are going to start working together again. Eventually.
I wouldn't like
that.
To
be honest, you don't?
Nope. I mean, if you mean a tag team, if you're saying it's as a tag team, I wouldn't like
No. That shit's dead.
All right, specify what you mean by work together.
I'm saying we could get Dom and Ray back together, not as a tag team, but to get Ray to kind of elevate Dom as the best luchador out there. You know what I'm saying? You could use Ray to do that, because once you have Ray's blessing, I guess, you know, for the people that don't believe it, then you know, I don't know, just my opinion, you know.
I don't think at this point in life Dom needs Ray to solidify himself. If they get paired up together, it should be Ray's last match.
Let his son retire him.
That's the only way I would like them. Yeah, have your son retire you, because there's no one else that could fit the bill. It can't be Dragon Lee. He ain't built up to be a big enough star.
No one else worthy enough. I
can't be Vikingo. Yeah, it ain't nobody worthy at all. I mean, it could be Penta, but they did that already in Lucha Underground. So, yeah, I think it should be Dom.
Okay. Well,
it should be.
Dom gets the thumbs up for me as the AAA champion. As far as who he should lose the Intercontinental title
a big
to,
thumbs up.
As far as who he should lose the Intercontinental title to, Finn Balor.
Hold on.
Finn Balor is who he should lose that title to, not AJ.
Nah,
don't you do that to me?
Yeah, you got booed for that one.
Don't you do that
you got
to me?
booed. Big
Why?
boo.
Why?
Big boo.
Why?
What will it do for Finn Balor? Exactly.
Here's the thing, though. It's already kind of set up. Those two kind of seem to be at each other's throats every week. Like Finn's got something to say to Dom, or he's got something. Mm-hmm. So why not give Finn a run with the IC title?
But what does it do for Finn Balor exactly, though?
It could get Finn Balor out of the fucking Judgment Day.
I think Dom is going to be on his way out the Judgment Day.
I mean, the Judgment Day should have already been gone by now. But Rhea got hurt, and we had to extend it. Oh, I'm sure Mike could show you how to do that.
Now, what I would like better with this Intercontinental Championship is actually something they showed you on Raw this past Monday. What about Rusev? Big win.
I mean, he did come up and say, I want the Intercontinental title.
Yes. And honestly, like, it'll do way more for Rusev right now than what it would do for Finn Balor. And you don't need the IC belt to tell the story of Dirty Dom and Finn Balor, if there's any story to tell, because the story that's getting told is Liv Morgan, honestly.
Liv Morgan's story is being told.
I'm learning.
Liv Morgan's story is being told, and she ain't even there. Bravo.
Because it builds it up when she comes back. Like, honestly, I mean, Finn has been the Intercontinental Champion how many times now? Twice? 3 times, maybe?
2 times, 2 or 3.
Okay. Can you remember any of his runs?
I remember his first one that he had to surrender the very next night. That was the first ever Universal Championship.
Wasn't that
the Universal Championship?
I don't know. Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, Intercontinental
IC belts. Do you remember any of his runs with the IC belt?
I mean, I'd probably have to go back and watch, but for the most part, no. Sorry, y'all.
So it's good. It's safe to say no. So why would this one be any different when we can put it on Rusev and actually get somewhere and help elevate an upcoming star? We're using AAA to elevate Dom already. That's cool. Finn Balor has been slotted wherever he's gonna be. World champion, like Kevin Owens got a better chance of being a world champion than Finn Balor. But Rusev, on the other hand, you just beat Sheamus. You just got back. You just beat Sheamus, and we got to build this up.
Tiger got jokes.
Pictures. I do better. I do better with pictures. I promise you. Without pictures, I might go to sleep, or I'm gonna have to smoke to pay attention. Roxanne, the one way I can see Judgment Day still staying around is it actually helps bring in new stars, not new stars, but new wrestlers, new characters, and knowing their slot on the Raw, you're automatically going to get thrust into prominent TV time. Judgment Day, Division, these are 2 groups that get a lot of TV time on Monday night. Look at how it worked out for Roxanne.
Who the fuck knows why?
Worked out wonders.
In my opinion, Judgment Day is like, that's beyond a dead horse that we keep beating with a stick.
But what would you be doing with all of them separately? What would you be doing with Roxanne separately? What would you be doing with Raquel Rodriguez separately? What would you be doing with Finn Balor separately? What would you be doing with JD McDonough separately? What would you be doing? At least that one group. in one segment or two segments.
I can see. You got it.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying you got it. You actually made a good point there.
So, albeit, you know, it might not get as prominent of a role as the Bloodline, but you know, you got to be a Fatu for that. Or Anna Y.
Yeah.
Or a Johnson. Pause.
Yeah. Pause. Saying Tiger got them jokes.
How y'all feeling out there in podcast? Hey, and if you want to keep seeing Tiger jokes every Tuesday, make sure that you hit that cash app with the money sign S2SJW and on PayPal at john.wiley316@gmail.com. And always remember, any and all donations is appreciated, and we thank you very much. Very nice. Hey man, you gotta get your shit in.
Your transitions are about as good as fucking Conrad Thompson and Bruce Pritchard. Almost.
Hey, you battling mesothelioma?
Yeah, exactly.
That ain't mesothelioma.
The damn Blue Chew ones are hilarious. But all right, so no, I kind of agree with you. Rusev should probably get it next. Like I said, you made a point. I can see to you, brother.
At least give him the chance to get over. At least. Yeah, Mike. Yep, we're using you for marketing. Very nice. But nah, seriously. Moving on down the line. What are you thinking about Bayley so far? What are y'all thoughts on Bayley so far?
I thought it was interesting how she came out, cleaned house, gave the death stare to Lyra, and then jumped out of the ring and just started hugging everybody. That was a nice little twist. We're definitely getting split personality Bayley. And then when Lyra visited her backstage, she turned back into the heel version of herself, I guess, after she was all hugging everybody. I mean, but we were talking about this earlier off of here, and you said this is something that they probably will fuck up. And
I'm wondering to see if they'll fuck it up.
I think they will. Because
now y'all see the title of the show, right?
Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Why do you think they'll fuck it up? Why do you think they'll mess it up?
This motherfucker doesn't know how it goes in my house. Anyway.
Healing.
I don't know. I just some of their creative decisions recently have not been the greatest. I mean, I guess the smart money is on them to fuck it up, I guess. And I guess I just want them to prove us wrong that they won't fuck it up. To be honest, when we've done something like this over the past, I'm trying to think of the most recent one. Well, I mean, it was going to be Bray Wyatt.
Split personality?
Yeah, Bray Wyatt was actually the original storyline for him coming back was he was going to be a part of every single character in the Firefly Funhouse. But before Bray Wyatt, Mike, Tiger, you better watch it because I can destroy you with one statement. You better watch it.
Let's try to keep it in. Go ahead, finish what you were saying.
I'm trying to think of who was something of a split personality. Before that, in my opinion,
you said Bray Wyatt, but the last recent one,
when he came back, he was coming back as that masked character, which ended up being Uncle Howdy. What it was supposed to be was he was going to be playing the roles, not playing the roles per se, but all of them personalities from the Firefly Funhouse were going to, he was going to kind of play here and there, and then they were going to come alive with the actual characters. It's the way it was supposed to go, to my knowledge. I read it a long time ago, but in my experience, I can't, unless you can tell me off the bat, when they did a split personality character and it actually worked. I'm drawing a blank at the moment.
The last one where it actually worked was Mick Foley. Mankind, Mick Foley, Dude Love. That's the last time it actually worked.
Okay, that is the only time that I think it ever actually worked.
So yeah, I mean, if we're looking at history, you are right on the money. History dictates that it won't work. But
how the fuck did I forget Mick Foley?
My thing is this, and it feeds into the title. Like, I'm gonna tell you one thing I'm tired of seeing. I'm tired of seeing the crazy woman character on TV. Like, when we don't have anything else to book you, we'll book you as a uncontrollable, emotional character. We have AJ Lee back. What is her character famous for?
Being crazy.
Split.
Being
crazy. Deranged. Split personality.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's definitely shown.
What about Nikki Cross?
Ooh. Yeah.
What about Nikki Cross? What is her character based off of?
I mean,
Alexa Bliss. At what point, what was her character based off of?
In my opinion, that was some of her best work too.
That's cool, but her character is based off what?
Split personality.
Split personality.
She was
Oscar.
Yeah, because she kept transitioning from Alexa to the Fiendess.
What about Oscar?
Yeah,
it wasn't a split personality per se, but it was a crazed, unhinged character. My point is, when they can't find anything else to come up with, they resort to this. And now Bailey is doing it. Like, we gotta be able to find other deeper and character depth besides going to the crazy chick. Because now it just looked like a bunch of gimmick infringements. Nobody is, if everybody is going to be based off of this, there's no one female wrestler that stands out. And when there is no form of parity, what will make this better than AEW?
That's true.
You see where I'm going with this?
No,
like, there is no real comment. There is no real common ground with the booking.
So my point remains.
I mean, yeah. And then
there
AJ
is
shit, he
a
does say crazy
good
is my slogan.
chance they are going to fuck it up.
All right. That's why I started. That's why I started by saying, yeah, history dictates that there's a good chance you'll fuck it up.
All right, let's do it for him real quick.
Yeah, hey. But what I'm doing? Oh, we're eating?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
4 letters, 1 word.
Yeet.
Yeet. Why my yeet look like I had to fart? My yeet look aggressive as hell.
That's for you, Jackson.
I look like Metro Boomin trying to eat.
God damn.
Here's a drink for Jackson.
I think my point remains that there is a really good chance that they will fuck it up.
And I will say this: if they mess this up with Bailey, ain't no hope for her. It is over. She might as well.
I don't think there's anything else for her after that.
Nah, I mean, she would have done everything. She's won a Royal Rumble. She's been a women's champion. She's wrestled at WrestleMania. She's had Hell in a Cell matches. Yeah, man. Yeah, my yeet. I'm like I'm like Michael Cole trying to dap up Pat McAfee.
You know, I'll be honest. I've been waiting this whole time that Pat McAfee has been there, and Jey Uso comes out. I've been waiting for McAfee to fall off that fucking announce table.
It would have been perfect for Gunther to take his whenever they had their little thing while he's out there eating, just come and grab his ankle and just pull him down off that motherfucker. But let's gonna get into it, man. Let's gonna get into the title right quick. Is it time? And Jet, my boy Anthony, my boy Tony, Nike fan Casper, yeah. He inspired this one right here because he asked me this question, and I said we're gonna talk about it on Tuesday. And I think it's a damn good conversation that needs to be had. Is it time we start having conversations about Triple H and his booking decisions? Now, where WrestleMania, where these events are taking place, that's an Ari Emanuel, Nick Khan thing. But what we see on this television, that is a Paul Michael Levesque thing. And we need to talk about this. I started with the women. Like, when we can't come up with anything creative with the women, we have to resort to this crazy character. When we can't come up with anything for the United States Championship, we can't come up with anything for the tag team championships. Like, what is really going on? Like, is the honeymoon phase over? What do y'all think in the comments, man? What do y'all think?
I think Triple H is a little bit in over his head. I definitely feel like he's in over his head right now. He's trying to do so much that he's missing a lot more than he's hitting.
Like he's hit on the CM Punk return. Okay, cool.
He has.
That's a hit.
Absolutely.
You hit on the AJ Lee return.
Yes.
That's a hit. He can't get the bloodline. That was a Vince McMahon thing. That started with Vince. So
thank you, Jet.
All credits goes there.
Thank you, Jet.
Hello.
Right there. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Absolutely.
Wouldn't it be his appetite too big for his plate?
He's trying to do too much.
I get what you're saying, though, bro.
He's trying to do too much at once. And yeah, but we're past that day, really. We're not in the attitude era anymore. We're not in the ruthless aggression era anymore. So, I mean, yes, women wrestlers do dress provocative, but nowhere near the way they used to dress back in the Attitude Era. But no, Triple H he's
Mike, you might be onto something with that. I'm go ahead, bro. I'm listening.
He's just in my opinion, man, he's really in over his head right now. Because a lot of his storylines that he's putting out there, they suck.
All right. Well, to be fair, how do one go about this correctly? Because knowing how PC the world is right now,
I
and
know.
this is why I say Mike might be on to something with what he said. Knowing how PC the world is, exactly how many different storylines can you book women in that wouldn't be labeled as them being objectified, them being overexposed, etc., etc., or as being too violent? Because you can't. Obviously, this is portrayed to be a violent sport, but when it comes to the women, you can only be violent up to a certain point. Like, you're not gonna have a woman run down another woman with a car, are you?
I don't think we've ever seen that, have we?
No. You're not gonna have a woman break into another woman's house and beat her up in front of her kids, in front of her family.
No.
You see where I'm going with this? Like, we could be violent with the women up to a point, but I don't think that up to a point have to automatically resort back to the crazy storyline. Nah, I ain't say nah, I meant it that way.
Okay, no. All right,
Gotcha.
good point, Mike. Good point. Good point. I mean, back in the day, your women's storylines were the jealousy storyline, the crazy storyline, or the love triangle. That was it back in the day.
And I get a lot of this have to be some form of relatability, because if you can't relate to what you see on TV, chances are you're not gonna watch it. But a part of me also knows that we have evolved to where we could tell better stories than what we're getting, if that makes any sense. Like, okay, AEW was probably one of the perfect examples, minus of what we just saw a couple weeks ago with the whole stapling the crotch thing. I'm not really into that. But Tony Storm and Mariah May were violent.
Yeah, that shit was.
But they were violent,
bloody.
Like
that shit, man. That was,
and it was compelling though. It was compelling. It was compelling violence, and I refuse to believe.
You had Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa in a first blood match, where both of them got busted open. I mean, that's not something that you could do over here. But I mean, some things in order to open up the playbook a little bit, you kind of have to transition to a different format, and I don't think they're ready to do that just yet. I don't think they ever will.
And I'm telling you, bro, like, I refuse to believe that a fan and Tony Khan can book better compelling women violence than Triple H. But it kind of seems that way, doesn't it?
But to be fair, we're not in that era of WWE anymore. They basically made it clear that even though they moved to Netflix, they're still going to stay PG. That's why I just said,
but you get You can have better compelling violence while staying in the PG format.
I mean, to be honest,
I'm saying like, cause come on now, we're doing a crazy chick gimmick. We're doing a crazy chick gimmick, and we just had AJ Lee on TV saying she'll shank a chick.
She did say
You just had Naomi say, I ain't giving you shit.
Yes,
Yeah, you just had Naomi say, I ain't giving you shit. So I'm saying that when it seems convenient, we'll push the envelope, right? If AEW is putting on All Out across from WrestlePalooza, then we're pushing the envelope. But on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis, we are in the same cookie cutter, copy paste type of creative when it comes to the women. And when you really think about it, like I said, bro, like I literally just laid not creatively. Not creatively. His hands is not tied creatively.
No, not
like
creatively.
He has full autonomy over creative. And again, I'm not saying that they gotta go on TV and get a sledgehammer and bash each other brains out, but I'm saying I also don't want a handful of crazy chicks either. Because literally 5 different women on the roster is low-key doing the same type of gimmick. What is the difference between Nikki Cross, AJ Lee now, Asuka, Naomi when she was here? What is the difference between those 4 besides their races?
Don't forget about Rhea.
And who trained them and how long they've been in the company. Yeah, and Rhea. We're like, it works for Rhea though. I mean, I kind of feel like it's disrespectful to put Rhea in this conversation.
It does work for Rhea, but I'm saying like,
but
in order to do some of those things that AEW is doing, WWE is gonna have to transition to another format, and they're not ready to do that yet. Because I'll be honest, like I'd probably, yeah. I mean, there it is. Shit, I don't even have to finish my thought.
Nah, for real. Like there it is. There it is, right there.
Here's to you, bro.
Nah, no cap. Make sure while we at it, my peeps. Hold on, man. Make sure while we at it, we are like, sharing, and subscribing to this here channel. Because we love to shoot the shit
with you.
Every Absolutely. Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Now, exactly when, let me ask y'all this, since Tony brought it up, we can talk about it just a little bit more. Exactly when do you run out of moments? Because how many moments do you have left?
How many moments
are they hot shot in the territory? Well, it seems like they need a lot. That's what it seems like. Are they hot shot in the territory like AEW does? Nah. Hit the like button. Thumb up the video, man. Yeah. 8 people in the building. We only got 2 likes. Come on, y'all. We try to push that algorithm. We trying to be up in your business. No bush. Now, how many moments do you have left? You bought back Punk. You bought back AJ. The Rock has came back a multitude of times. Austin then came back. Cody Rhodes then came back. Goldberg came back. Rusev came back, if you want to count that as a moment. What other moments do you have?
That was a moment. No, that was a moment.
Even if Lana would have. Oh yeah, Brock Lesnar. Ah yeah, Brock Lesnar. I forgot about Brock Lesnar.
Motherfucker split his damn pants on Friday.
One of the worst Brock Lesnar segments I ever seen in my fucking life. If it took splitting pants for that segment to be compelling, that says a lot. That says a whole hell of a lot.
They had to send somebody out there that could talk They had to send somebody out there that could talk. That's why they sent Ron out there.
But do you know? But check this out. Check this out, y'all. Let me tell y'all something, man. Maybe this is just the perfectionist in me, but I'm not, swear to God, I'm not trying to sound like a complainer, y'all, because I know the last couple segments, I probably sound like I've been bitching, but I'm just stating facts here, y'all. Do y'all know how much of a jackass that segment made Brock Lesnar look? It made Brock Lesnar look like a complete idiot. Was it? You stupid. You stupid. You stupid. Send out the colognes. That's where you got that from. But nevertheless, why would Brock Lesnar come out there on SmackDown looking for a man that literally was just on the show? That was just on the show. That he literally said, "This is my last appearance on SmackDown." Why would you send Brock Lesnar out there looking for him? I would have been perfectly fine if Brock Lesnar wouldn't have said nothing, if he would have just F5'd R-Truth 2 or 3 times and left. But the fact that you spent 20 minutes asking where is John Cena, like the man wasn't there.
Now let's not
spent
forget
20 minutes
let's
asking for John Cena, like the man didn't say he was not going to be
that John Cena announced that was going to be his final SmackDown. Brock made an unscheduled appearance in Chicago because he was not scheduled for that. Both of his appearances were on the other side of John Cena's appearances.
But it doesn't change the fact that the man said, "I'm not coming back to SmackDown. This is my last SmackDown." Why would you show up looking for him? Like, dog, that is a creative malfunction. Like, that literally makes Brock Lesnar look like an idiot. Come on, bro. Like, oh, that's all I'm saying. Like if we're gonna do that, why not come out during Cena's segment? Like, bro, like, am I tripping? Like, am I tripping?
No.
Like,
no.
If you looking for me, and I'm on the show, like, I'm literally in the middle of the ring in front of.
We could have had John Cena
to see me.
We could have had John Cena make an appearance via satellite. That's not technically an appearance. No.
We just made Brock Lesnar. We just made I'm not against that.
I'm
not against that.
Hold on. That's what I'm saying no to. He says he is done after these next 6 appearances. And if anybody
I believe Cena
anybody that I can believe is actually going to stay away, I think it's going to be John Cena.
As far as wrestling is concerned, I mean, he's going to come back and make appearances.
He'll make appearances,
as far as wrestling is concerned, yeah, and I'm sure I'm willing to bet Mike know that. I think he's just trolling right now.
Mike, yeah,
that's just. But I love Mike though, man. He's good people. I look, like I said, bro. I just wish the creative was different for that. Like, you just made one of your more legitimate stars, who look, Brock Lesnar is as legitimate can be, and you kind of made him look stupid as fuck.
Yeah, you really did. So, with that being said, Bruce, who booked this shit?
Shit, Papa H, the man of the hour. That's who booked it.
Like,
but.
Well, no, because
when
he first did this, he said, hold on. I'm sitting up here. No, when he first did this, he put up a counter of how many appearances he had left that lead to his retirement match on December 13th. And he is basically saying, this is his retirement tour. We knew Goldberg's last match was Saturday night's main event. Exactly. you're not going to be able to. Back in the day, it was a little bit different. Um, but with John Cena, you can market this, and dare I say exploit it, because every place that he goes for the last time, they have a T-shirt, they have socks, they have a
Sell out.
belt, they have everything for that city. So
And
they're
it goes back to this right here. Hold on right quick. Give me 1 second. It goes right back to this right here.
exactly.
He literally said it all in this one comment. And no cap, like that's gonna be must-see television. December 13th, Saturday night's main event. It's gonna be a moment in time. It's gonna be one of those moments in professional wrestling to where you just like when Triple H came back to Madison Square Garden, just like when Vince bought WCW, just like when Taker took his first L at WrestleMania. You will remember where you was when Cena took his last match, his last AA, his last pinfall. Just like we remember that last championship defense.
Yep.
Now,
yes, you will. You will
moving on down the line, we got it.
You will definitely remember where you were when John Cena said goodbye.
Salute, Mamba out. Now let's get into these WrestlePalooza predictions. We gotta have a prediction show, my peeps. Now,
let's go.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it cracking right now. So, with that being said, let's start out with the Women's World Championship.
And you are.
Hold on. Women's World Championship. La Primera. No bullshit. I ain't bullshitting. Oh, she looked good in that blue. I ain't bullshitting.
Can we remember that
God took his time making that girl. I promise you that. Hey, brother, you married, not us. You got a baby face and I can heal it up all the way.
I thought you were married.
I mean, I ain't say nothing wrong. I divorced, baby. 2022. September 22nd, 2022 to be exact. So my divorce anniversary coming up.
All right.
Hold on. Io Sky versus Stephanie. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't spelling her last name. We just put Stephanie. Y'all know who she is.
Put Io versus Stephanie.
The Io Sky versus Stephanie Van Kiel.
I personally think that Io is gonna win. Io is gonna win. Asuka's gonna help her win, and then we're gonna transition to Stephanie versus Asuka, not Io versus Asuka. We're gonna save Io versus Asuka for later. It looks to me like they are transitioning to Stephanie versus Asuka, not Io. So I think Stephanie has the title screwed out of her by Asuka and Kyrie. And then, of course, we have Stephanie coming out looking for Asuka. And then we kind of get a little mini feud with them to where we can transition to Io and Asuka later. That could possibly lead to a match at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Because I truly believe that I think Rhea hit the nail on the head last night. No matter if it's you or no matter if it's Io, I'm taking that title from you. And I believe they will give her that title in Perth. And she will beat Io to do it. The one person that she has not been able to beat.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
I feel a little different about this one.
All right. This is the
I
best
think
part of the
Io
show. We
wins
can
this.
have differing opinions.
No, facts. I think Io wins this. I'm with you on that part. But actually, I'm lying. The reason why I wouldn't like Io to win by way of Oscar, because if you do go transition and do the Stephanie versus Io, I mean Stephanie versus Oscar, who wins that? Because now you would have beaten Stephanie in back-to-back pay-per-views. And if you beat Oscar, her first major match, there's too many types of pie, boy. You funny as hell. It puts you in a creative. It puts you in a creative funk, or it books you into a corner. Because now you got to beat one of these women. Yes. It's tough to beat Oscar right now because you're trying to build her up to be a credible heel, and it's gonna be tough to beat. I think it's tough to beat Stephanie yet again, because it's only so many dirty finishes we can keep doing. At the end of the day, it's still you losing. You lost the world championship by dirty finish, and then aren't we complaining about that same finish on Raw? Week after week after week after week, run-ins.
Yeah, but the thing about that is,
I do like.
The thing about that is, your run-ins with the Vision aren't fucking going anywhere. You can transition with Asuka interfering to Asuka versus Stephanie, and yes, somebody has to lose, and I'm not sure you. Yeah, I don't know.
But that's the thing. Like, the Vision has killed run-ins. Raw in general has killed run-ins. A Grande Americano ain't excluded from this conversation either. So I'm saying, let them go out there and have this match, because we already got a taste of this match on Raw. That ended how? How did it end?
By fuckery.
By run-in. This match needs to have a decisive conclusion.
And that was a great fucking match up until that point.
So this need a decisive winner. Cleanly. And I know I said I wouldn't. But if the means is to get the belt onto Rhea, then okay, I'll work it like this. I would have Stephanie win. And I would have Asuka taunting and tormenting the shit out of Io, saying, look, without our help, you lost. You became a loser. With our help, if you would have had us, we would have won. I mean, you would have won. Because she said, I'm trying to make you a champion. And
is that what she said?
I'm not saying that.
The goddamn word she said.
That's funny as hell.
No, I'm not even
but
you.
My basic point is, I'm not good with you beating either Io or Stephanie and back-to-back pay-per-views.
So let me make sure I got this correct. So you're gonna have Stephanie beat Io. Asuka taunt Io because she didn't want their help.
Have a Stephanie.
And then you're gonna have Stephanie turn around.
I don't want Asuka and Stephanie matched up with each other.
And then you're gonna turn around and have Stephanie drop it to
and
Rhea
lose to Rhea
a month later.
Yep.
You do realize what you just said, right?
Yeah, Stephanie's first title match could be Stephanie's first title win can last a month. It is the Women's World Championship. It's not the women's WWE championship. It don't have the lineage on it. The lineage is with the women's championship, which is on SmackDown, which is
the
dead,
lineage
actually.
the women's world championship. I thought it's the opposite.
New. Cody has the women's championship.
Cody has the WWE championship.
The WWE championship,
which is the face of the company belt.
With the lineage, yes.
I thought the women's world heavyweight championship was the big women's belt. The one that Naomi had.
It don't have the lineage on it. It don't have the lineage on it. It only dates back to what 2 years ago. And what would give it the lineage? Because it's on Netflix.
I don't know.
Like that belt just got instituted. The women's champion. Now, if you're asking which ones get booked better, that's a different question. But the ones with the lineage on it is definitely the one that Tiffany Stratton has, which is she's injured right now, so
she
is on right.
She might be dropping it soon.
But that's what I would have. That's what I would have. I'll definitely have Stephanie go over and get you a month reign, and gonna drop it to Rhea. Rhea keeps it to WrestleMania, to where she drops it to who again?
And then she wins it from her at WrestleMania. I can go with that.
Or you move her over to SmackDown.
No,
bring up the in-ring work of that women's world, the women's championship. Because Tiffany Stratton is not really that great. She got the fly ass moonsault, but
not really it. All right, next match.
Yeah, she's like a poor hybrid between Charlotte and Trish Stratus, in my opinion. Next match will be Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship.
I don't think Drew wins it here. I think Cody keeps it. I'm not really sure what that does, because you've seemingly been burying the fuck out of Drew for so long, having him lose match after match after match after match. So I guess the smart money would be to put it on Drew, but I just don't think that it's going to happen here. Now, there is a chance that because they're billing this as one of the biggest pay-per-views ever, PLEs ever, because it's the debut of ESPN, they may throw us a little curveball and Drew may walk out with that title. My official prediction
is that Cody on the same page
is going to win. That's my official prediction, but I really hope that Drew walks out with that title.
Way to split hairs there, brother. Way to split hairs. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and y'all know since we started this channel, there's been two things that I've championed on this show. That's La Primera, no bullshit. Y'all know it. I ain't bullshit. But second is definitely Drew needs his due. Drew need his due. And this is the perfect opportunity to make that happen. It is. Just and you just alluded to it. That's why I said now we on the same page with this one. Drew McIntyre is my official prediction to walk away with the WWE Championship. It's a big show. I want to make a big splash. And I think that is the perfect opportunity to make up for how they've been booking Drew over the last 2 years. Or matter of fact, let me just do it like this. This is the perfect makeup for the way they've been booking Drew since he became a heel. When has Drew had a big win as a heel? When?
Never.
Jey Uso beat him on the first Raw on Netflix. Jey Uso beat him. Soundly, I might add.
He did.
Punk beat him in they feud 2-1. And if I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if I do believe him and Damian Priest split wins.
They did.
Man, Drew need his due right now. Right, goddamn now.
That's what I said.
And he can keep that belt. He can keep that belt until WrestleMania, or hell, even after WrestleMania. It give him a big win at WrestleMania again. Because last year at WrestleMania, what happened? What happened last year at WrestleMania? He faced Damian Priest, didn't he? Did he win?
Was it last year? Last year was when Punk was doing comments. No, that wasn't last year. Was it last year, or was it shit? I don't know.
This past WrestleMania. I know he was in the match with Damian Priest. Hold on. I believe he lost that. What was that? WrestleMania 41.
I know he cashed in.
Yeah, he won the match. Okay,
Drew cashed in on him the year before.
But yeah, 40 in Philly.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
But even with him beating Drew McIntyre, did that feel like a big win?
Fuck no.
Did you walk away from that saying Drew got a big win?
No.
So I'm here, y'all. I'm here for it. Drew McIntyre needs his due. Simply put. So, but your official pick is Cena, right?
My official pick is Cody.
I mean, I said Cena.
My official pick is Cody. But I really hope that Drew walks out with the title. I'll be glad to be wrong about that one. Let me just put it that way.
Very nice. Very nice.
I'll be absolutely.
We got 7 people over here on the YouTube, man. Once again,
glad.
Go ahead. You'll be absolutely.
No, I'll be absolutely glad to be wrong on that one.
We have 7 people in here. Man, we can be in there together. Pause. We got 7 people here live on the YouTube with us. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Your 2 favorite heels love shooting the shit
with you
every Tuesday, like we love to do. Coming to you live here on the YouTube, Facebook, and starting at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. Drew needs that. Come on, bearded man. My boy from the shop feels me right now. Pause.
He does. He needs it. He needs
Drew needs that title.
I said it right.
Come on, man.
Like I said it right here.
Drew needs his due, but you still bet you officially going against him. Look at how you doing. Look at how you do, Drew.
Like I said, I'll be happy to be wrong about that.
You cold. I will be
absolutely happy to be wrong about that.
You did say that.
He should have.
He
should have already had it.
You did say that.
This whole thing should have.
Okay, next match we got
a long fucking time ago.
Now, looking at what they did with Roman Reigns, I'm not mad that they beat him in Scotland. And plus, they got extra heel heat on Roman. Now, next match, we got the Usos and the Brawns. Who do you like? Why do you like them?
Well, keeping with the theme.
Well, who do you like? How do you like them? I'm sorry.
Keeping with the theme that this is the first PLE on ESPN. And they're literally loading this shit up. Like they are loading this up as if it's fucking WrestleMania, which it's not. We will.
Why do you like them, Bearded? Tell me why you like them.
We will absolutely see the return of our tribal chief. Trust me, they're pulling out every stop. They are pulling out every stop for this show.
I like the Bronze to win this match.
Oh no,
The Bronze
I haven't
need
made my
to
prediction yet.
win
I haven't made my prediction yet.
this match.
I'm just saying we will see the return of Roman Reigns. But it's not going to be what you think it is.
Doing what?
It's not going to be what you think it is.
Tell us what you think.
I think
Come
Jay
on, curveball, John. Switch
I think
pitch.
I think Jay attacks him. I think Jay attacks Roman because Jay is trying to become Roman. So the best way to do that is to have Jay attack Roman. Now,
so you're turning Jay here?
Yes.
That's what it's gonna do.
Yes. Jimmy told him flat out last night. He said, and I quote, "I ain't gonna be taking orders from you, Oos. And the last time I checked, you don't have a Nulafalo around your neck." So if Jay is trying to transition into Roman, then Roman will come out to help the situation, and then Jay's going to attack his ass. That's going to be the shocker of the night. Jay is going to attack Roman. And with that being said, the Bronze win the match.
So we're just booking an ass load of interference on this show, ain't we?
I mean, it's Triple H's specialty. Just like one of our
even though
one of our people just said a minute ago, that's Triple H's specialty. Look at how he was booked. Interference, run-ins. He had DX.
True. But
me, y'all. Jay is absolutely transitioning.
We could get Roman. To Roman. We can get Jay, and let me land this when I say this. We can still get Jay and Roman without turning Jay heel. Because again, we gotta remember, if we're going to do this, if it was gonna turn Jay into the number one heel on Raw, no problem. But it's not. He's gonna be at least the number 3 heel at best behind Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch. And if Roman is not gonna be on TV week, now it ain't gotta be week after week, but if he's not gonna be on TV more than what he used to be, then how do we fill in the gaps until then? Now,
you can have
we like the last Roman and Jay?
I don't think Jay's trying to be the number 1 heel. I think he's trying to be the tribal chief. I don't think he. Okay, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
You're missing where I'm going with this.
No, I'm following you. But when they turn Roman heel as the tribal chief, yes, he turned into the number 1 heel. Yes, but I don't think that's what you're going to do with Jay.
So why do it? That's the point. Like, if you're going for the moment he assuming that's what happens. I don't think that's going to happen, but assuming that that's going to happen, it's going to be the biggest moment on the show. It's going to be a bigger moment than when Paul Heyman aligned with Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. It's going to make Jey Uso by default the number 1 heel in the company. At least that's the way it will appear. But what does that do for Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, who are clearly the number 1 and number 2 heel at the moment. You can still give Jay a serious edge. You can still have Jay challenge Roman without turning Jay heel. Now, do I want to see another Roman Reigns and Jey Uso match? Absolutely not. Do we remember the first one?
No, I mean,
Wasn't that good?
no, it wasn't. But just remember,
It really wasn't.
Just remember, the bloodline started with Jey Uso, and it's got to end with Jey Uso.
But it don't have to mean Jey Uso being a heel, is what I'm saying. You are right about that. It started with Jay, it ends with Jay, but you don't have to turn heel. You don't have to turn Jay heel to get that.
Okay, so don't
you
turn him
can
heel.
keep
Just
him
have him
a
attack,
face, but you
Roman.
can.
But like, I don't understand how you.
But that makes him a heel.
Exactly. So I don't.
You don't have to
like,
attack him. You can just tell him.
So
you can tell him straight up,
him?
"Hey, Oos, I think it's. You can tell him. I think it's time. I'm a former world champion. I've won the Royal Rumble. I've beaten some of the greats. I mean, as far as WWE is concerned, I am one of the all-time greats. Rather that be tag team or whatever. Like, you could just have it be a babyface thing. Face versus face, and let the best man win. Because if we're not finna take it to the moon, meaning him becoming the world champion again as a heel, why are we doing this? Because after he beats Roman Reigns and he gets the Ula follow, then what? Then what?
You make Roman fall in line. You make Jay do to Roman.
Is he gonna? You killed his whole character if he started in line.
I don't know, man.
But you kill Roman's whole character.
I think the whole thing. With
I mean,
Jey
but that's the way these things get booked out.
I think the whole thing with Jey Uso turning into Roman right now. I don't think it's time for that. I mean, it's definitely happening.
It can be. It can be because it's a part of character development. Because right now, Jay is just an entrance. And like Bruce Pritchard loves to say, and then the bell ring. So we got to get more, and that character development is more. I'm just saying we could stop short of making him a heel. You can make him a very serious babyface. I love that.
All right, so how about this scenario? All right. Let's say, okay, the Bronze beat Jay and Jimmy. They start to beat their asses down. All right. Here comes LA Knight.
Mm-hmm.
He gets his ass beat down. Who else do you got? Here comes Roman. He cleans house. And then you end up with a stare down between him and Jay is saying, I don't need your help, Oos. So not turning him heel, not having him attack Roman, then you kind of have them kind of stare each other down, and you clearly put the microphone right, not the microphone, but you clearly hear the audio of Jay telling Roman, I don't need your help no more, Oos.
But why do we need Roman back right now? This Saturday. Why does this show need that?
It's not that we need Roman back. WWE is literally pulling out all the stops on this show. This is the broadcast premiere of the ESPN era. They are going to pull out every stop for this show because they want people to think, okay, this is the way the shit's going to be from here on out.
But they already have they already have the stops pulled out already, is what I'm saying. Cena is on the card. Brock Lesnar is on the card. You didn't nowhere did it during this entire year that we ever think Brock Lesnar was going to be on any type of WWE program.
No.
But he is. I mean, that was them pulling out all the stops.
I couldn't even.
That was them pulling out all the stops.
Like when when Cena was standing there at SummerSlam, I turned to my wife. I said, we usually have a return at SummerSlam, but there's only one person I can think of. And then all of a sudden his music hit. And I was like, and there he is. I said, I cannot believe I am seeing him right now.
But that is him pulling out the stops, though. That is them pulling out the stops, I mean. The card already minus the tag matches is already pulling out the stops. You have Cena on the first ever ESPN PLE. Cool. You got the WWE champion Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre on this card. Cool. You got Io and Stephanie, arguably the two best women in the entire company. Well, two of the three best women in the entire company.
Hang on, y'all. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. Go ahead, G. Oh shit. I didn't mean to kill my character. I mean kill mine. But yeah, you have those already. So all I'm saying is Triple H's other specialty also, y'all, is long-term storytelling. And I don't think they have to rush Roman back to TV in 2 weeks? When was it that they just had the Clash show, the Clash of Paris? That was about 2 weeks ago. Like, you can keep him off TV past this PLE, continue selling the effects of the bronze attack. You can have him keep selling the bronze attack or whatever, because Braun Breaker can continue getting leverage out of the whole mileage out of the whole we put your cousin on the shelf thing. You save that big return for War Games. Then you continue telling the story between Roman, Jay, etc. Because we just got the part where Jay's on the phone talking to somebody. Who is he talking to?
It was Roman.
We can still get another week out of that. Another 2 weeks out of that.
That was Roman he was talking to.
It's more than likely going to end up being Roman.
That was Roman he was talking to. That was definitely Roman he was talking to.
Or
I can't think of anybody else he could have been talking to. But, Jimmy.
Or Paul Heyman.
You crafty motherfucker.
or
I never even thought about that.
Or Paul Heyman.
I never even thought about that. You crafty motherfucker. All right.
Or someone with the initials of FB.
FB.
Somebody's nickname with the initials of FB. If you smell what I'm cooking. If you smell what I'm cooking.
He needs to stay he needs to stay as far away from WWE as he can. But it is possible, with this being the first PLE on ESPN, he may make an appearance too. Can't wait to see that.
I'm just putting it out there if you smell. But yeah, let's keep pushing down the card.
You bring up some good points.
My official prediction. My official prediction is the Braun's gonna win this match.
Yes.
Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Good old banner. Okay, next we got
we still got the Usos versus.
We got Chick Magnet Pump. Yeah, I'm about to take that down. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Chick Magnet Pump. Another name for CM, I guess.
Chicago made Pump.
Oh yeah.
Y'all still in here with us, y'all? Y'all, we putting y'all to sleep or what? We ain't had no comment in a minute.
No, we haven't had a comment in a while. It's only 5 of us in here.
Yeah. We good though. We are good. All right. Okay. We got. Yeah, there we go. Chick Magnet Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. What you got? How
I've
you
gone
got
back
them?
and forth. I've gone back and forth on this one. Actually, this is the only match I'm kind of, to be honest, I'm having a hard time trying to predict, because on one hand, you have CM Punk and the return of AJ, and it's one of those of, do you let AJ lose her debut match? On the other hand, you have Becky and Seth, who, as you said, are clearly the top two heels in this company. And beating AJ and Punk.
Yeah, and the entire company, definitely.
Beating AJ and Punk would establish you even more as a threat. I mean, they're already a threat, don't get me wrong, but it will establish you more when you beat AJ and Punk. Then you establish yourself as even more dangerous. But at the same time, I keep going back to that one thing I just said a minute ago, and that is, do you bring AJ Lee back just to have her lose her debut match?
Gotta pick some.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I've never seen Sports Illustrated say a damn thing like that. Excuse me again, y'all.
So, who do you like and how do you like them?
I'm telling you, I have had a hard time predicting this match. I've been going back and forth for a while now.
I got it.
Ultimately,
and this is exactly what I. Ultimately, with a pin. That's funny. PIN, brother. PIN.
Ultimately, I am going to go with CM Punk and AJ.
With AJ Lee pinning Becky Lynch.
No, with AJ Lee tapping
automatically
out
thrust her as the number one.
tapping her out,
which automatically
the Black Widow or whatever the hell it is that she calls it. I can't remember what the hell she calls it.
The Black Widow.
Black Widow, yeah.
It was Black Widow. You said it.
Yes.
Yeah. And which ultimately thrust AJ Lee into the top of the line as far as being the number one contender.
Yes.
For the Intercontinental Championship. She should be the person that beat Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship. That's automatically putting more prestige on this belt. Now, how often AJ is going to wrestle in the ring? Now, it did say full time, multi-year. But yeah, I mean, things sound good in theory until we actually see it on in actual live action. Well, now, I mean, I don't think they would have cleared her or at least signed her to a full-time deal if they would have had any reservations about her neck.
Becky brought that up about her neck. I think that was just heel. That was just, heel heat, really. I think AJ Lee's neck is fine. But I guess we'll see if they.
Yeah, there's no way they would let her step foot in their ring.
I think they'll play it out a little bit of maybe AJ is reeling a little bit from that manhandle slam Monday or last night. I think they'll play it a little bit, but I think ultimately the end is going to be AJ tapping out Becky.
Yeah, and the best way to book a baby face is they have to overcome some type of odds, and the odds is going to be her neck. I mean, and
There you go.
it's legit. I shouldn't say legitimate, but it's realistic because now it creates a selling point for AJ and a place to where the healer Becky Lynch, could get some type of heat for going after the neck. So, all right, got that one in the books.
And we still have one more.
Now we get to we got one more for the show. Other people are saying that Sports Illustrated said that. Yeah, I was saying it's not just sports. It's not just me saying it. Sports Illustrated says so also. All right. The last match, which will be the main event of the night, and that is Cena Wiener versus the next big thing, the Beast.
The next big thing,
Brock, Sable's husband.
That's funny.
F5 versus FU.
I wish they would call it the FU again.
Yeah, come on, man. F5 versus the FU. Who do you like? How do you like them?
Excuse me again, y'all. As I mentioned at the beginning of the show, I've been down with the sickness the last week, and it's not fully gone yet. It only makes sense.
FU.
It only makes sense to have Brock go over in this match. And the reason I say that is because once Cena's gone, Brock's still going to be there. Maybe not as often, but he still will.
Mm-hmm. What do y'all think out there in podcast land, man? Who do y'all think? Who do y'all got? Brock Lesnar or John Cena? For me,
I'm kind of thinking of a few scenarios in my head right now, and a couple of them involve Ron Killings. Maybe you have Ron come out and distract Brock, and then
booking more run-ins.
Man, I'm not booking them. I'm just saying. I'm just saying with what happened last Friday, it only seems, I mean, logical that Ron's going to get involved in this match. I don't want a fucking run-in finish on every match, but goddamn, it seems to be the Triple H standard. I don't want run-in finishes. Hell, I'd love to see a clean finish, but
I got Super Cena for the win.
Ooh.
You get one last glimpse of Super Cena. Is literally the last person he can go Super Cena on. He can't do it. If me and you are both in agreement that Gunther is going to be Cena's last match, there ain't going to be no Super Cena. You're going to get put down, choke, get him on up out of here. 20 years, 25 years, see you later. You can't see me turns into see you later.
Gunther. I'm fantasy booking ahead here. Gunther beats John Cena. Well, no, because then you'll kind of kill the moment of Cena's retirement.
No, you won't. No, you won't. we got an entire show dedicated to you.
Comes out for a stare down with Gunther.
He shakes Cena's hand and he stares down, and he can stare down Gunther. I like that. Cause you gotta get that, you gotta get that going, or Brock Lesnar is the man to eliminate Gunther out of the Royal Rumble, or vice versa. Just me though. It's the way I'm thinking. It's the way I'm thinking.
So okay, so when you say Super Cena,
No, they're not having more than one match. This is it.
so okay, when you say Super Cena, you mean the John Cena that comes back from the dead like he has thousands of times before? So are we gonna have Brock kind of have it kind of like SummerSlam where he starts to dominate him and then John Cena comes back from the dead and somehow beats him?
It don't necessarily have to be Brock dominating the match 90% and then Cena just beat him out of nowhere. No, not even. It can be an even as even can be at this stage of both their lives. But Cena's still gonna take his fair share of Germans in the L5 or 2, and he puts Brock down. Like it's the main event, and you're not gonna have your first historic show go off on a whimper. It's gonna go with Cena. It's gonna be the lasting image is gonna be Cena prevailing. Crowd goes home happy.
So are you saying
Best way to do that
saying,
is Super Cena is gonna.
you're saying that's going to be the main event of the show?
That is the main event of the show. That's already a done deal.
I don't think I've seen
Brock
that,
Lesnar either goes on first or Brock Lesnar goes on last.
And if you're pushing
Who gonna be the
Cena's last,
that's who the show. That's what the whole show is booked around. Brock Lesnar's return. Matter of fact, look at. Have you been on ESPN the last couple of days? When they promote this show, they are literally talking about John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. They didn't mention any other match. They didn't say nothing about the Usos. They didn't say nothing about the Brawns. They didn't say nothing about Stephanie and Io. They said John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar's return to the ring, I guarantee you that's going last. L-A-S-T. Because unless hey. Now that you said that, you actually put this intriguing thought in my mind.
I love when you do that.
If Cena and Brock goes on first, we might just get a change hand. That title, that WWE championship might just change hands. It might just change hands. But if Cena and Brock don't go on first, and Black, I don't know about that. I think Cena got the leg up.
Cena won the match at Extreme Rules. Brock won the match at SummerSlam.
Brock unless we go back to 2003.
Right, unless we go back there. But I'm talking about since he made his return in 2012, then Brock and Cena are 1-1.
SummerSlam and Extreme Rules, 1-1. But if we're talking about them in its entirety, it's Brock Lesnar 2-1. I mean, they're showing clips of them back in 2003.
Back in OVW.
Yeah, it's Brock 2-1.
Yeah. But I'm talking about since Brock came back in 2012 as the Beast Incarnate, whatever the fuck they call him now, then we're 1-1.
Which Cena should take the 2-1.
With that being said, all things considered, I can't go against John Cena.
Cena, man. Super Cena.
I cannot go against John Cena. I know he's in the ring with Brock, but I can't go against John Cena. What's the third match?
Backlash. Gotta be. Backlash, SummerSlam.
So he
Extreme
attacked
Rules.
him right after. He attacked him the night after. Was it WrestleMania? Yeah, it was the night after WrestleMania. And then they had a match at
WrestleMania 28,
which John Cena won by hitting him with the lock. And then they had the match at SummerSlam where Brock completely obliterated
Brock
John.
just downright obliterated his ass.
Unless you're talking about the third match.
Black, what's the third match?
Back in 2003, because they did have a match back then.
No, he said right here. He said after 12. After 2012. Damn, Black, you got us on a Google machine, don't you?
John Cena and Brock Lesnar have had a total of 7 matches, with Brock winning 5 of them. Extreme Rules, Backlash, SummerSlam. Night of Champions, John Cena won via disqualification.
Where are the other 4?
And then January of 2015, he was in a triple threat match with Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar. That Brock Lesnar won.
I don't count that.
So I guess technically that.
And I count the one-on-ones. If you got the matches in front of you, count the one-on-ones only.
If that's the case, then we're 2-2. We're 2-2 after 2012 because there was a disqualification finish. There was a match where John Cena beat Brock. Then there was the 2 matches where Brock Lesnar beat John Cena. I have to go back to Backlash. I don't remember that.
You don't remember that in 03? It's the same night Goldberg and The Rock faced each other.
No. This is
matter of fact, it's
the 03. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. So since 2012, when Brock made his return, you had Extreme Rules, John Cena won. You had SummerSlam where Brock won, and then you had Night of Champions where John Cena won via disqualification. So after 2012, it's 2-1 Cena, not counting the triple threat at the Royal Rumble. Now, if you count Backlash 03,
I want to go Brock Lesnar now.
2-2.
I kind of want to go Brock Lesnar now, but I'm counting 2003 also. Because that's still part of Brock Lesnar and John Cena's history. So 2-2, yeah, I'm going with Cena for the win. John Cena for the win. So officially, running back through this, I got Steph.
Yeah, go ahead. No, I'm saying I can't go against
running back through this. I got you. Going back through this, I got Stephanie over Io, Drew over Cody, Braun's over Usos, and your official pick was Cody Rhodes, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we're 2 and 3, two opposite, 3 together. The Braun's over Usos. So Punk and AJ Lee and her husband versus Becky and her husband.
I want to change my pick to Drew, but I have a feeling if I do that, I'm gonna jinx him.
I'm crying
because I want Drew.
When y'all see me standing up, you want Drew? Go ahead, bro.
I'm saying I want Drew to win that title. Like I agree with you 100% that it is time for Drew to get his due. And no, I'm not gonna change my pick. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be that person. No, I'm still go with Cody Rhodes, but over here, I'm really hoping that Drew wins. My official pick is gonna be Cody Rhodes.
And if you want your 2 favorite heels to continue getting they do, and you ain't gonna switch your pick, make sure that you You said your official pick is what?
I told you my official pick is.
You said your
Cody.
official pick is what?
Cody. I can't be
Very
one of
nice.
them people
Now,
that will turn around and
if
change
you
my
want
pick.
your
I
two
can't
favorite
do
heels
it.
to continue getting they do, I got you. You locked it in. Now, if you want your two favorite heroes to continue getting they do, and you want us to win our title, yeah, hey, make sure you donate to keep our show going. Money sign L Cash App, money sign S2S, JDub, and on PayPal at john.wiley316@gmail.com with everybody saying, yeah, right
Yeah.
now. No bullshit. And don't feel bad. This is not like church, y'all, to where we're gonna force the collection plate in y'all hands. Well, you gotta pass it down. But we just gotta let our people know. We just gotta let our people know, man. And we give them the choice. And as always, we would like to.
That's right. Thank you very much. I know, like
super political Cena. So do you believe Cena when he say he never politicked the match?
No.
I don't think my boy Black believe that.
I don't either. I believe all the good ones.
I don't think my boy Black believe that at all.
Have done it at one point or another.
Well, this is the part of the show where we like to open up the forum.
I mean, he politicked
to everybody out there in podcast land.
If you got destroyed.
Yeah, see, yeah, I don't believe that. Well, as far as Cena never been political.
No, fuck no. All the good ones have done it at least once. Except for Sting. Sting's the only one that you've never actually heard anyone say, "Oh man, that motherfucker."
I don't think
backstage.
Now, what Cena did with Kenny Dykstra, that was a wicked story within his own right. I believe it was behind what's that girl name? Trish Stratus, WrestleMania 22. Mickie James.
Yeah.
That was, go look that up. On your own time, go look that up. Cena Kenny Dykstra beef. That was pretty wicked. Oh,
I mean, in my opinion,
there is one little example.
In my opinion, he had the Nexus destroyed. You know, I mean, God, the Nexus could have been so much more, but John didn't believe
that was more of a Vince McMahon thing. That was more of a Vince McMahon thing than it was John Cena.
You don't think
John Cena could have Cena used his position in the company? Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Now,
I don't know if I believe that one, but
what was Cena gain off of that? What was Cena gain off of it?
Well, I mean, John Cena was part of the Nexus at that time because he lost a match that stipulated that he would have to join the Nexus. And I don't know.
They wasn't booking that on the fly.
I don't know.
They wasn't booking that on the fly though. They didn't just slap that shit together one summer and be like, "Hey, y'all."
My opinion is that all the greats have done it at least once, with the exception of Sting.
No, I gave you an example. Oh yeah, Cena and Kenny Dykstra, Cena and JTG, but it wasn't a match that JTG was in. I forgot what JTG was doing at the time, but it had something to do with some sunshades and how they was finna market it the same way that Jey Uso Yeet Shades is getting marketed today. And if you noticed around that time, what was JTG wearing when he was wrestling? Jeans. Occasionally jean shorts. Who else wore jean shorts?
Yep, you're right.
Who else was doing that? And him and Cena had a conversation about that. And Cena said, you know that's gonna cost you something. And what it cost him? Them shades. That shade endorsement. And if you notice, there was a time where JTG, I'm not gonna say he was getting booked like he was Sheamus or hell, even The Miz, but he was getting some TV time after him and Shad broke up with each other. Pause. And right a little bit after that, notice it just fell by the wayside to where he's doing matches with Santino on main event. So yeah, so your statement is pretty accurate. Cena has politic, yes, but not in way of match finishes. I wholeheartedly believe that was a Vince McMahon idea. Let me ask you a question. Who has it?
The only one I've never heard anybody say that ever did it was Sting.
Nah, Sting. Well, in TNA he did. Not politic. I'm saying he had some type of stroke. WCW, as long as Hogan and Flair was there, Sting would have never had the stroke. Never. Not with Eric Bischoff booking the show. And Bischoff and Hogan, that was Hogan was Bischoff's guy for sure. Now in TNA, different story. Yeah, he had all the juice in the world at TNA.
Bischoff was Hogan's bitch.
Shit, not like Brutus the fucking Barber Beefcake.
Okay, so I think we're pretty much all in agreement that yes, Cena has played politics at least once.
At least what? But like I was saying earlier, excuse me for yawning. This is the part of the show where we like to open up the forum to everybody out there in podcast land. Is there any questions you would like to ask your boys? Get them in, get them while they hot.
You can ask your boys the two heels. Yeah, I just did that. I just did that. I just did that. Yes. I just did that.
Very nice. Very nice. But I will say this about Brett, because we went off on a tangent on Brett about 2 weeks ago. I love the fact that he's married to a black woman, and that's cool and all. But every time he opens his mouth, bro, he loses just a little bit more respect.
Absolutely.
It's like, dog, we get it. We get it, bro. Like, yes, Goldberg kicked you. Yes, Shawn screwed you. Yes, Bischoff was an incompetent in WCW. But come on, bro. We gotta let it go. He's been out of the ring for what?
Oh yes,
20 years now. Next year will be 20 years. You ain't just say that. Tell me
did.
You did not.
And it fit. And it fit. That's the part. That's the crazy part. It fit.
It fit. Well, I mean, considering the New Day did come out as a gospel act that turned chicken shit into chicken salad. Cause that was almost one of Vince's worst ideas ever. And they actually managed to make it work with a little bit of tweaking. Oh yeah. With the excuse me.
Boy.
With a little bit of tweaking. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Any questions, y'all?
What y'all got?
Because we're probably gonna cut this in about 5 minutes.
What you got? What you got?
Shit, ask your questions.
There's no particular form. There's no particular form. It could be any question. Wrestling related. Old, new, doesn't matter. It ain't too much out of our realm of expertise.
That's right.
Yes, sir. But to make sure we're not out of your realm of expertise, make sure you send those donations at Cash App, Money Side FCSJ Dub, and on PayPal at JohnWiley316 at gmail.com. And as always, any and all donations we would like to.
Boy.
Thank you.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh yeah. I just couldn't help myself. It was just right there for it.
I know. I know. You always find that opportunity. But it's good though. It's cool.
It's always find that opportunity. What they say, never miss an opportunity to miss an opportunity.
That's right.
Yes,
All right. Well, if
sir.
we ain't got no questions, I got something I want to say real quick.
Go right in.
When we started this a little more than a month ago, man, I gotta tell you,
Mhm.
I have more and more fun every week. Like I love what we do. Pause. But straight up, I'm having a blast doing this. You know, I think this is more than we could have ever thought when we first talked about this many years ago, that it would actually be like this.
Oh, most definitely.
So, with that being said, here's to you, brother.
It's you too. Get my juice drop.
What you
Y'all
think
see what they say
about
right there?
Becky in this storyline?
Official juice partner to WWE.
Oh, jeez.
I love it.
Bring the
I love it. I
juicers.
think I think it's the best thing they could have done with Becky Lynch.
No, I
Yeah, I
like
think it's
heel
the best thing
Becky.
they could have did with Becky Lynch. And honestly, it's helping Seth Rollins to a degree that they actually put them together. Because
The
it's only so
the
many times Seth Rollins can come out there and cut this.
the man face act
Go
was
ahead.
getting a little stale. The man face act was getting a little bit stale. Now you not only have Seth freaking Rollins, you have Becky freaking Lynch. So
And what else were they gonna do with her?
yeah, I mean,
Like,
I'm telling you, her
I
face
don't
act
think
was getting
I
stale.
I have to say it. I've said it numerous of times, and I'm gonna clip myself saying it so I can just press it and it can come up. But you gotta go contribute to TKO's bottom line, or you will be out the door as quickly as you came in the door. They don't care anymore how long you've been with the company, what type of history you got. If you're not a Fatu, you are constantly under observation. And this is the best thing that Becky could have done. Becky, Charlotte, Bailey, Bianca to a degree, but more so the first three I just listed: Nikki Bella, I call her Natalie, Naomi, well, yeah, Naomi too. Naomi was a part of that, and Natalia, that's a fucking name. These people have been in the company for years and years and years. And right now, you gotta wrestle like the rent dude. Your character gotta be on television doing something entertaining, or you will be lost in the shuffle. And you being lost in the shuffle means out the door, future endeavor. Because now we have the Lyra Valkyras, we have the Roxanne Perez's, we have the Stephanie Van Kiers, the EO Skies, the I guess Tiffany Stratton's to a degree, the Blake Monroes, the Jordan Graces, the Lash Legends, the Jada Parkers, et cetera, like the Soul Rukas, the Lola Vice. We have all these people coming down the pipe ready to go. And they can work just as good as you or better. Now, promos, different. That's a different story. But we at a point where promos ain't gonna just get the job done. Just like being great in the ring ain't gonna get the job done. So, you know, that's why I love Becky in this storyline. I love everything they did with it. I love they changed their music, they changed their overall presentation. I just don't want her to dip too far in the Seth Rollins land
And that's what they
with
have to
the
do
with
with
the
Seth
clothes and
Rollins.
whatnot.
That's what they need to do with Seth Rollins. They need to change his music, because as long as the crowd is singing his music, he can't be taken serious. You can't be a heel and get monster face pops.
But he's not even getting monster face pops.
The hell he isn't.
He don't. Like
the crowd will literally repeat everything he says.
I wouldn't call. That's cool, but I wouldn't call that a monster face pop.
Like singing
AJ Lee
music.
gets a monster face pop.
Yeah, I mean, I got you there.
That's a monster sustainable pop.
Well,
like it's just but what we can't agree on is just the overall character presentation of Seth Rollins has really worn out his welcome at this point. Fact.
Yes,
super fly. Super duper fly.
Super duper fly.
It's my window. Yeah.
All right. So
yeah, who would
just
be?
a minute ago,
Me,
just a minute ago,
Timothy.
you said just a minute ago, you said if you're not contributing to TKO's bottom line, then you're out.
You hit the door.
You rolled out that red carpet for me, so I gotta say, if y'all want to be part of our bottom line,
why do you think it's so easy to get rid of
that donation link? Huh? You just fucked it up. You just fucked up my promo.
If you want to contribute to our bottom line,
you just fucked up my.
Make sure you. Oh, I did, and I put the thing.
Yeah, you did. You cut me off in the middle of it, you bastard.
I healed you.
You did.
Yeah, man, I healed you. But if you want to contribute to our bottom line,
go ahead and take it.
Go ahead and take it. Money sign S2S JW on PayPal at John.Wiley316 at gmail.com.
I had the
oh man, she definitely had the keys to the Jeep,
and you just healed the shit out of me. God damn, I can't
put it
even.
Up though,
my own partner, my own partner just fucking heel turned me.
Don't work well with others.
Nah.
Then why that? Well, he only had the belt twice. He's only had the belt twice. The same amount of times Gunther had the belt.
Wait.
So
Seth
I mean,
only had the belt twice.
His in ring. Yeah, the world heavyweight championship. He only had it twice.
Oh well, yeah, no, he was the first world heavyweight champion after they brought it back.
Right, and he just won it.
I thought we were talking about overall because I know he took the WWE title from Brock and Roman with the heist of the century.
Right. So he's only been a champion 3 times.
We're talking about the world heavyweight
3-time champion. Okay. But yeah, the world heavyweight championship, he only won it twice.
Well, he pretty much gave it up due to injury. He gave that belt up due to injury.
Yeah.
He probably still would have been champion to this day if he had never gotten hurt and had to go away for a while, because he was bringing prestige to that belt. He was bringing a lot of prestige.
That was supposed to go to CM Punk.
And then CM Punk
that belt was going to get dropped to CM Punk.
And then CM Punk got injured at the Royal Rumble.
Right.
Fucked everything up.
Which threw the creative through a windfall. And if you don't want to fuck, not just play. I'm saying, if you don't want to fuck anything up. But now, I got about another 5 minutes if boys want to come in and drop any questions.
Damn. Had the perfect transition and my boy fucked me over. God damn.
I got a question. I got a question, man. I'll kick us into high gear. Favorite heel character ever? You gotta actually think about this.
No, I'm I'm thinking of how I'm gonna present it. The original Triple H the game. That is probably one of my favorites because he showed an aggressive side that we had not seen. Obviously, Vince McMahon, I mean, I mean, I see what you're saying there, but Triple H transitioning to the game after being punished for however many years and transitioning into this aggressive character. Shit, man, that was one of my favorites. I mean, Mr. McMahon. I mean,
Oh man, nothing beats the life sucks, then you die. If you never seen that promo, it
Vince
is worth
McMahon
going out of your
is.
way to go
Oh
check it
no,
out.
Vince McMahon is absolutely probably the best heel character ever. But you asked what is my favorite heel character, and I'm telling you that Triple H transitioning from being punished all those years to the game is my favorite. Because, like I said, we got to see an aggressive side
Gotcha. So you think WWE
Triple
look
H
at
that we
well
never fucking got to see.
fair. You want to attack this one?
Do we think the WWE looks at
First,
Seth like we do? No matter how he lost. What's he asking? I'm not sure I understand the question exactly.
do we look at Seth do we look at Seth do we think that WWE look at Seth the way that we do? That no matter how he lost the title or gave it up, is I guess he's saying it's still a world title. I think they look at Seth as a true big time player, which he is. Like the only thing he lacks in is the promo department. Like, which is why I don't understand why week after week after week after week after week he takes the Triple H spot where he must start the show off with a 20 to 25-minute promo. It just became somewhat no, what's the word I'm looking for? Digestible, because they put Becky with him and she's damn good at what she do.
She's damn good.
So that's how I think they look at
both aspects. She's a good promo and she's a damn good in-ring worker. So they can, I mean, this is something they've never done before.
Because she still got the burn of the year so far. She still has the burn of the year so far. She told Nikki Bella, well, but you're hot. Oh, wait, you can't see him
anymore. Yeah, no, Michael P.S. Hayes was a hell of a heel. And Ric Flair was definitely a hell of a heel.
The fact that he called himself purely sexy, that did it for me. Rick,
who the fuck tried to him?
I hate. But that's what the PS stands for. Purely sexy.
Pause.
I love Ric Flair. I love everything. Very nice. I love everything he's done for the business. I respect everything he's done for the business. Now, I hate that they took down that video on YouTube, the best of Ric Flair going nuts. Oh man, when I say walking heart attack, the only thing I hate about I hate about the Ric Flair character. Let me make sure I say that correctly. Is the fact that he stayed around too long.
Way too long.
When WWE gave you your buyout in 2008, you should have took it. The moment he showed up in TNA, now don't get me wrong, I love that segment with him and Jay Lethal and them having a woo off and Jay Lethal doing his Ric Flair impersonation. I think is one of the greatest TNA segments of all time.
That was awesome.
The moment he stepped in the ring, it killed everything.
You lost all
credibility. Has done.
You lost all credibility after you had a retirement match with Shawn Michaels, which is a great match, and then you just shit all over it by getting back in the
great
ring.
Match.
You know, there's been times
granted,
people have talked about Shawn Michaels where talked to Shawn Michaels and said, "When are you going to get in the ring again?" and he has said, and I used to have audio of this. If the Undertaker says it's okay to get back in the ring, I'll get in the ring, because Taker retired him, and that's the way it should have been with Ric Flair. But then Ric Flair gets in the ring with TNA, gets in the ring with AEW. Well, no, he didn't really get in the ring with AEW. He had his last match, his last match. But then he got in the ring in TNA not more than a year after Shawn Michaels retired him. Like, bro.
Oh yeah.
No. Lost a lot of respect for Rick.
No, not at all.
I lost a lot of respect for Rick on that.
I hate that Tricky Ricky. I hate that he had to do it that way.
I guess if you go to another place, then technically you're not retired anymore. But I don't know. I like to see more guys actually respect the business. And he shit on the match that him and Shawn had when he got back in the ring.
Oh yeah, most certainly.
I mean,
and you would have think an old school guy like Rick would have kept tradition alive, but hey man, it goes like that when you spend all your money and on alcohol and other various off the I'm about to say off the field, off camera activities.
Oh yeah.
But with that being said, my peoples, it's been 2 hours, almost 45 minutes of great quality conversation, shooting the shit with y'all. I'm not gonna bust y'all over the head with another advertisement, but we really do appreciate. Like I want to just say this one thing before I get off there, right quick. I enjoy doing this, like I really do. Like I look forward to Tuesdays, Wednesdays, but Tuesdays doing this it's just different for me because, like you said, we talked about this long before I said I want to do something about sports. Long before I said I want to do something about relationships. I mean, hey, and like I said, when I it hit me like a fucking lightning bolt. I was just sitting there, I was like, bro, I got the platform. Like I have access to the platform. Like, why can't we do this? And he was like, oh man, but I'm over here. Man, that don't matter. As long as you got a camera, access to the internet, we can make it happen. What's going on, Monk? You at the end of the show, but I appreciate you tapping in. He Papa Shango this, man. Papa Shango this.
But like when you said it, like you're like, shit, man, do you want to do a podcast? I'm like, hell yeah, I want to do a podcast. But shit, I mean, we
got 7 weeks to plan it out.
We have our own podcast anytime we get on the damn phone. It doesn't like it doesn't have to be in front of. Like we could sit there and have our own podcast without actually being in front of the camera because we have good debates.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Shit.
And now we just taking those conversations and putting them out there in front of y'all. And again,
that's right.
If it wasn't for my man Monkey Man right here, boys wouldn't be podcasting at all. He's the one that showed me about this platform, how to connect the platform, this, that, and the third. So everything, all things leads right back to Monkey Man. And I really appreciate him for him. He just don't know. Like, that's my boy forever. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, STS proudly brings to you, for sure, Wesley, my boy, STS proudly brings to you his tag team champions of the world. I'm not the rogue dog Jesse James. He's not the badass Billy Gunn. And we are not the new age outlaws. Love, bro, always. And if you ain't down with that, if you ain't down with two heels, if you ain't down with the STS movement, we got 2 words for you. Fuck. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week. Make sure y'all tap back in with us tomorrow. With me tomorrow. If you into sports, the National Football League, we will be talking about it. And if you want us to continue talking about it, you thought you were gonna get out of here without another promo? Yeah. How to get it? If you want us to keep talking about it, make sure you hit that cash app at money sign STSJDub and on PayPal at john.wiley@gmail.com. Yeah.
316.
And as always, 316, my bad. Forgive me. You see that at the bottom of the screen. You know how to read. And as always, any and all donations that do come, we would like to thank you.
With that being said,
and with that being said,
see you next week.
See y'all next Tuesday. Peace out.